Hey guys, so I'm here going to show you how to do these cute little 3D bows. I was asked on Facebook from one of my followers and a lady on here on YouTube, I forgot her name, but it's pretty simple and I'm going to show you how to do this bow. So if you want to learn how to do this bow, please stay tuned. Okay, so the things that you're going to need that are most important is your monomer, your 3D brush, your regular size brush, okay, something to pick up little rhinestone with because you're going to decorate your bow, some tape, gel top coat to finish it, and a napkin, and the most important part are these not the forms, but the actual wax paper under them. Now if you have wax paper, go ahead and you can use that, but I won't be using those types of forms. So these wax papers work fine, and the reason why I have my napkin is for you could wipe excess off. So, and you're gonna need some tape. Now with this tape, you're going to tape it that way it doesn't move, because if it moves, then it's not going to come out right. So go ahead and take your tape and just tape it flat. It could be duct tape, whatever tape you have. I just use clear because if I use duct tape, I'd probably go over the duct tape. So yes, you don't want to cover the whole wax paper. You want it to look like this. Alright, so monomer here. Okay, so the bows I'm talking about actually look like these little very 3D bows and stuff. If you can see, it kind of looks like a bow that you buy at craft store. So here it is. So we want to make sure that our acrylic powder is not a fast drying acrylic powder, because if it's fast, if it dries fast, then your bow's gonna not come out right. It's actually not gonna do anything. So I got this from CM Nail Supplies. I love using the one from Diva DC and the one from Mine Secret, the Fruity Collection. Those also work. So this ball of acrylic needs to be really, really wet for this to work. Okay, so you're gonna take your regular brush. I use a size 16. It's a lot better for me. And like I said, your brush has to be saturated. It has to be very, very wet. Remember, this is the most important part. It has to be wet. Okay, so you're gonna take your ball of acrylic here, and you're gonna just put this on here. And like I said, it has to be wet. So you're gonna do it again. Now this is purple, but on my camera it's showing black. Sorry about that. So you're going to do this 3 times depending how big you're going to do the bow. I'm actually going to do this bow a pretty big size here, because I'm trying to show you. Okay, so after that's wet, then in this part you're going to flatten it and you're going to shape it while you flatten, but maintaining your brush, and make sure that your brush is nice and wet, because we do not want this to dry anytime soon. So while you flatten, take some monomer and just keep flattening it out. You're going to make kind of like a rectangle, and then at the ends you're going to put a point. You're going to make a point. Remember, this has to be wet or else it's not going to work. So there. I also like doing this part. Wet it again. Take the tip of your brush and move in the middle. Move it in the middle. And then shape the ends. Reshape. Now this is wet, so it's not going to dry. As long as you keep adding your monomer in here, you have enough time to make this perfect. Now the middle, this is the dent you have to make sure is good, because this is where the 2 bows are going to meet together. Alright, so now with your 3D brush, make sure it's wet. Okay, now you don't have to have a T3 brush, you actually use that with a regular one. And you're gonna go underneath, flatten that down more. Go underneath with the brush. Kinda yank that out, see how it's moving? Before you do that, make sure you reshape it, because sometimes it does come apart, especially with this type of acrylic. This is the one from CM Nail Supply, so you just gotta find the right acrylic to work with. So after you have that, then you're going to take this end and you're going to flip it over like this, and you're going to tuck it in like this. Now this one needs to be shaped more. It's a little bit too big. As you're going to do this, and you're going to flip this one the same way. So, to your bow looks like this. So now in this part, you have it all shaped. If you find that one side is bigger than the other, just wet it again and start doing one of these, just making it even. And then when you make it even, make sure that you keep pushing the center down. That way it'll come out. Okay, now to decorate this, then you're going to take your 3D brush, and you don't have to have a 3D brush, you can actually do this with this. It picks up rhinestones and stuff. If you don't have this, you can use a dotting tool or a toothpick or whatever works for you. I find that this works best for me, but you do need a brush to put a little ball of acrylic on in the center, and I will show you. Okay, so I'm going to take these little rhinestones over here, and I got this wheel from eBay, and you could take any size, any color, but right now I'm going to use the silver one. And then before I do that, I'm going to take my monomer again, get a little small of the purple, a little small bead of the purple, and then I'm going to put this in the center like this. Okay, so then you're going to come with your toothpick or whatever you have. You take that rhinestone and you're going to put it right where you have the other, and then you're just going to mash it in. Now don't go too far in, do it slow like this. So you're going to let this completely dry, and then once you hear it, then it's ready. Now the good thing about these bows is you can actually dress them. You could decorate them if you have nail art pens and stuff. I like to use the Sally Hansen ones. They do a lot of like nail art very fast, but to those who don't have it, you could also use the striper pens, and or like I said, dotting tools, and you can actually decorate up here and stuff. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and glaze them, like glaze it, let it dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, so after you're finished like glazing it and pimping it out, I call it pimping it out, then you're just gonna go ahead and pop it off just like that. It's like a baking, and that's what it looks like. Now I had added this iridescent nail polish. It's a striper pen, and it's from Clean Color, and this one is called Mr. Right. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, Mr. Right. It's focusing more on my bling on my nails. And then I just top coated a regular top coat. You could actually use it. You could use UV top coat if you like, if it works better for you. But here's what it looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other questions, please just let me know, and I will do my best to answer them or do a video for you guys. And this is actually pretty fun to do. It's pretty easy. Just follow the steps. Okay, so in this part, we're going to go ahead and put this on a nail. I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to get your little bow, and then you're going to get your little tweezers. I like using tweezers because it's a lot better for me, a lot faster. It picks up all types of nail art, and it's super fast. So I'm going to go ahead and put my one ball of acrylic here. I like using acrylic to adhere my big nail arts because glue is just not strong enough. In my opinion, it's not strong enough. So we're going to go ahead and put this like this. Okay, so now it's time to take your little 3D bow here, and you're just going to put it on there, and then with your finger, that's what you do. Now, you can leave it like that, but I don't like any of the acrylic on the bottom to show, so I kind of hide it. So, there it is. There is your 3D little button bow. I'm not sure what you call these, but these are actually my favorite, and my girls love these. So yes, thanks for watching, you guys. And real quick before you turn off, I'm doing a giveaway, so please make sure that you guys comment and enter me and stuff. That way you can have a chance to, you know, win some prize, the special prize, which I'm excited, you guys. So I love you all. This is the end of the video. Till next time.